In this video, we are going to understand about the rows and column in Google Sheet. Let me just close out of here so that we can have a bigger area in Google Sheets. And we have all the columns that is denoted in alphabets, and we have all the rows that is denoted in numbers. So if you are in a particular box, that is called cell, but the cell also has a cell address. So if you want to locate this cell, we are right now in F column and 4th row, and you can easily identify this because both of them are highlighted. But if you want it to be more easier to locate the cell address, here you can see in the name manager, it is named as name box in Google Sheets. So immediately when you select a particular box or a cell, you will immediately see the cell address that we are in cell C8. That means column number C and row number 8. Now we already know that the rows by default is 1 to 1000 and the columns by default are from A to Z. But let's say that we want to insert a new column. So let me just select the last column, that is Z, right click on it, and I want to insert a new column towards my right. I just want to see what series does it follow after the completion of the alphabetical sequence. So if I click on this, now it is showing the double A, and if I continue to it, one column towards right, now A is consistent and it starts the double series, double A, AB, AC. It will follow it like this. And again, we have the cell address right here. As soon as we select the cell, we should be able to see that we are in AB column and 3rd row. Let me just delete it, right click, delete column. And if we quickly want to move to the first cell, just press Ctrl Home on your keyboard and we are back. Similarly, let's try the 1000th row, Ctrl down, and we are at the last. By default, by the way, you want to move to the last, so you can also move by pressing Ctrl End, but that will take you to the last column and the last row. So if you just want to move down, you just press Ctrl down arrow key and we are in the last row. Let's say that we want to insert a new row. To just see what happens, right click, and I want to insert one row below. So obviously it will continue the numbering series by 1001, 1002 and so on. And even if you want to add 1000 more, it has the option shown right here. It says how many more rows you want at the bottom. Let's say I want 1500 rows, or let's say 1000 rows at the bottom. Click on add and you will immediately see that now the rows are extended to 2000. And similarly, whatever is the cell number, as soon as we click on a particular cell, we can see their address. We are in F column and 1978 row. So this makes the cell address to F1978. So that's how we can add rows and columns into our existing Google Sheet. Let's move to the first one just by pressing Ctrl Home, and let's write something now. Let's say for the first heading, I want to write serial number. It's not necessary to just create the headings first, but that's usually the case with the data, that you enter the heading name and then you start entering the data. So serial number, date, type, product, and let's say price. I have given these headings. So let's format this actually in the heading format. And to do this, just press Ctrl B so that it can look like a heading. Obviously, we will see more formatting techniques in future, but this is just to show you a quick example on how you can enter the beginning of the data in Google Sheets. So that's about it. This is the general understanding about the rows and columns and how you can insert as many as you want, and a little bit of sample on how you can enter the data in the cells. Just try this by yourself and I will see you in the next one.